right, boys and girls, this is multiplication lesson 2, part 2. You're going to need the page that says equal groups multiplication sentence, and up in the corner there's a number 2. So find this page. All right, so let's look and see. Equal groups. All right, now let's remember when we're writing a multiplication sentence, we write how many groups first times the number in one group. So how many vases of flowers? 2. Okay, how many flowers in each group? 4 and 4. All right, so it's 2 times 4, and the answer is, well, you count 4 plus 4, 8. Remember, if it's times 2, it's a double, so you would just think 4 plus 4. All right, let's look at number 2. How many groups of balloons? 4 groups. How many balloons in each group? 1, 2, 3. And if you look, each group has 3. So our multiplication sentence is 4 times 3. And if you count 3, 6, 9, 12, 4 times 3 equals 12. Okay, let me raise my paper up. Okay, let's look at number 3. How many groups, how many bird cages are there? 3. How many birds in one cage? 2. Okay, so 3 times 2. You can count 2, 4, 6. Or you could count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3 times 2 equals 6. All right, let's do number 4. Okay, these are groups of books. How many groups? 2. How many books are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They each have 5 in the group. 2 times 5, remember that's a double. 5 plus 5 is 10. 2 times 5 equals 10. All right, and then let's do the last one. How many groups of mushrooms? 3. How many mushrooms in each group? 3. 3 times 3. 3, 6, 9. 3 times 3 is 9. All right, now I want to go back and show you how these look different. Remember we talked about this before? So if we go back and look at, let's say, number 3. All right, so everybody look at number 3 with the bird cages. This is 3 times 2. This, if I just do a little bird like this, and do another little bird like this, this is what 2 times 3 equals, looks like. Okay, I know these are scary looking birds, but remember it's math, not art. Okay, so this would be 2 groups times 3 in one group equals 6. Okay, what I want you to see very clearly is the difference. It's a commutative property. We can switch 3 times 2 and 2 times 3. They both equal 6. The answer does not change, but the meaning of it does. This is 3 groups of 2, and this is 2 groups of 3. Okay, something just to keep in your head. All right, turn your paper over on the back, and we are going to use what we have learned yesterday and today about the models for multiplication, repeated addition, and equal groups. Okay, so let's look and see. If our fact is 3 times 6, how would we do that with equal groups? All right, well remember, how many groups is it? 3. So let's draw 3 circles. How many in each group? 6. So let's just we can put kind of big dots, okay, like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so this is the model, equal groups. Now let's do the model, repeated addition. Okay, that means we're going to have 3 6s. All right, so we're going to do 6 plus 6 plus 6. We write it 3 times. Okay, and then we need to figure out the answer. Okay, so we can count by 6s, we can count these by 1s, but when we do that, 6, 12, 18, which means 3 times 6 equals 15. Okay, let's do 4 times 5. Let's do the groups first. How many groups are we going to draw? 4. Very good. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many are we going to put in each group to make them equal? 5. We're going to put 5 in each group. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, now if you can't keep up with me, pause the video, do the drawing, and then come back. All right, repeated addition. The number we're going to write is 5. How many times are we going to write it? 4 times. So 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5. And this one is easy because we're counting by 5s. Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20. So 4 times 5 equals 20. All right, let's look down at the next one. If you think you can go ahead and do 2 times 7 by yourself, draw all the equal groups, do the repeated addition, and then find the product, find the answer, go ahead and do 2 times 7. Okay, that would be 2 groups with 7 in each one. All right, we're going to write the number 7. How many times are we going to repeat it? 2 times. 7 plus 7. And when we look at that, we notice right away it is a double. Times 2, it's always going to be a double. That means when we do multiplication fact, when you do time test next year in 3rd grade, if it's times 2, those are so easy because they're doubles. All right, go ahead and do 5 times 3 by yourself. Do the equal groups, do the repeated addition. Pause the video, come back after you've done it. Okay, 5 groups. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, now to write our repeated addition sentence, it's going to be the number 3. How many times are we going to write it? 5 times. 5 plus 5. Oh, Mrs. Jones. Mrs. Jones messed that one up. We're writing the number 3. 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got it. All right, so now we just count by 3s. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. And then that means 5 times 3 equals 15. Okay, boys and girls, these are the 2 models that we've learned this week. Equal groups, repeated addition. Okay, both of these show us multiplication. Remember, multiplication is just a quick, easy way to do addition. All right, now I want us to talk about some time tests. All right, and so if we were in school, we would be practicing times 0 and times 1, but we're not in school. So you do have a page that you can do some times 0 times 1. I actually think you're going to do it tomorrow, but I wanted us to talk about how we do times 0 times 1. So down here on the bottom, I'm just going to do some writing. Okay, you can just watch while I do it. Okay, whenever we multiply anything times 0, the answer is always 0. Okay, let me show you why. If it's repeated addition, that means we write the number 0 3 times. 0 plus 0 plus 0 equals 0. Okay, if we did equal groups, 3 groups, how many are we putting in each group? Nothing, 0. So how many is this in all? How many inside the groups? 0. Okay, 3 times 0 equals 0. All right, what if we did this one? What if we did 0 times 100? Okay, we're going to write the number 100. How many times are we going to write it to add it? 0. So do we write it? No, we don't write it. So what do we have? 0. Okay, if we were to do equal groups, how many equal groups are we going to draw? 0. Can I put 100 in a group? No, because there's no group. So 0 times 100 equals 0. Boys and girls, it doesn't matter if it's 0 times 1, it equals 0. It doesn't matter if it's 1,000 times 0, it equals 0. Every single time, put this in your little brain, every single time you multiply times 0, your answer, your product, will always be 0. All right, now, let's do the times 1. I'm just going to raise this up for you to look at. All right, so if we're doing times 1, I'm trying to make sure you guys can see all that. Let's say it's 1 times 5. Okay, how many groups is that? One group. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, if I have one group with 5 in it, what does it equal? 5. Okay, what if I did 9 times 1? How many groups is that? 9 groups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How many in each group? 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, here's the rule about times 1. Anytime you are multiplying times 1, the answer is the other number. So 1 times 13 equals 13. 250 times 1 equals 250. 1 billion times 1 equals 1 billion. So those are the two easy rules for multiplication. If it's multiplying times 0, your answer is always 0. You have nothing. If it is times 1, the answer is always the other number. Okay, now what you're going to do for me today, switch your brain from multiplication to addition. Okay, this is the page you're going to do by yourself. Okay, it says 3-digit addition at the top. It says remember to regroup and carry over if the sum is 2 digits. Okay, so you're going to start with always the ones place. If the sum is 2 digits, carry over and regroup. Sing the little song. If the sum is 1 digit, write it down. If the sum is 2 digits, carry over. And then at the bottom, there is a word problem. Please use red put on it, underline, box, look for a clue word, and write your number sentence. And I will tell you right now, here's your clue word, combined. Circle it and put a plus sign. Okay, this is the page that your parents will take a picture of and send to me today, the 3-digit addition page. All right, I will see you guys later for lesson 3.